Drug and alcohol testing of community-based offenders and Bailees legislation interrupted debate on the first reading.
When this debate was interrupted, Mahesh Bindra was speaking. He has 4 minutes and 30 seconds if he wishes to continue. Mahesh Bindra.
It's a pleasure again to rise on behalf of New Zealand First and speak to the drug and alcohol testing of community-based offenders and Bailees legislation bill. Mr. Speaker, from where I had left last time, this bill seeks to amend the previous legislation put in place where the Bailees and the parolees, including those offenders who are based in the community, were at times liable to abstain from using drugs and alcohol. However, there was no mechanism in place, Mr. Speaker, to make sure that they did comply with those orders. With the result that the legislation itself was rendered slightly powerless. So this amendment, Mr. Speaker, we support this bill because it seeks to strengthen the previously passed legislation, which is the Sentencing Act, the Parole Act, and the Parole Amendment bills. Mr. Speaker, this bill ensures that those offenders who have been ordered to stay away from drugs and alcohol actually do so. And there are repercussions if they don't. This amendment will make sure that the offenders who are not only inside the wire who are being randomly drug tested, but also those who are in the community will be liable for random testing with regards to their use or abuse of drugs and alcohol. That will make our communities safer, Mr. Speaker, and that is the reason we support this bill. Also, it will have a parity between the offenders who are actually inside the prison with those who are entrusted with better behavior outside the wire, which is in the communities. So these are the reasons, Mr. Speaker, that we at New Zealand First believe that this bill should be supported. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I call Jonathan Young.
Sir, I'm very pleased to stand in support of the drug and alcohol testing of community-based offenders and Bailees legislation bill here in its first reading. I would say that this is a bill that New Zealanders would say is needful and common sense and seeks to strengthen and support the good work that the corrections are doing in our communities.